We're not even doing an introduction.
I guess not. I guess we're just gonna hop right in.
Yeah, like this space is good.
Oh, perfect.
This is the last mile track edition, the only one.
Take number.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Like 6 times. We're gonna get this one right. So first of all, this time yesterday, where were you and what were you doing?
Oh, state qualified in Stadell. Probably warming up for the 4x8 by now.
So how did it go?
Really well. We did what we wanted to, qualified in the events we wanted to. A little disappointed because we didn't win the meet, but you know, we still have a lot of good teams going to state, and that's super exciting.
So what events will you be running at state?
I will be running the 4x8, 4x4, open 4, and D-bed.
Open 4. And this is your first time you've qualified as an individual in the Open 4, yes?
Correct, because I qualified in the Open 8 sophomore year, and then they put me in Open 4 this year. I was like, well, might as well just do it.
How did that race go?
You know, for how I was thinking about it, it went good. It went as good as it was going to go for that night, but I'm looking forward to big things for that at state. So.
Now, I know that you and Lizzie don't get along at all.
Oh, no, not at all.
How is that qualifying alongside her?
I honestly am super excited just to be doing it with a teammate.
Yeah.
It makes the whole experience just a lot better, because I remember sophomore year not having anyone for the Open 8.
Yeah.
So just getting to run it with a teammate makes it so much more fun.
All right, so tell me again. 800, 400, which is harder?
They're hard in their own way. They're both very different. I think the 800 is more challenging mentally. I think the 4 is more challenging physically. Just because you're going at a really fast pace.
Yeah.
For quite the distance.
So how many races? So you're going to be running in 4 events?
Yes. Yep.
Woo, that's a big day.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm running 4 events at state and the last time, so it's a good way to go out. I'm excited.
Okay. So now I need to dive into a little bit more about who Macy is. I know a few things about you that I can bring up.
All right.
I would never ask a woman her weight, but I'm guessing you are well below 1,500 pounds.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And yet I've heard that you are a cattle woman,
Yes.
pushing around cattle that are 1,500 pounds.
Oh, yeah. It's quite the experience.
Tell me about that. Tell us about being a cattle woman.
Yeah, I show cattle. Grew up doing it. Grandparents did it. Mom did it. Just kind of fell into my lap to do it. And I guess for always, my brothers and I and the family, it's always been more about the bond you make with the animals.
Yeah.
Like just getting to know their personality. Because each one that we've had is totally different from the next. Like they all are different in their own way. It's just so fun to see that and get to experience that with an animal.
So you currently have a heifer?
I do have a heifer this year, yep.
And her name is?
Demery.
Demery?
Yep.
In what class of cow or
So she
breed?
is a maintainer. She is quite the spunky little girl, but she's not so little anymore, I guess.
Yeah. And how many times have you shown her this year?
A couple. Haven't gotten to a whole lot yet this year just because starting off slow. A lot of the major shows come middle of summer to late fall, so.
So you have to like wash them like you would?
Oh yes, they get quite the bath. Their shampoo costs more than mine.
Oh, you don't use the same one?
No.
I heard from horse people that you use the horse and mane shampoo because it works better than regular.
Yeah, so I don't know, you gotta get certain shampoo from a certain company.
Okay.
And oh my goodness, it costs more than any of my shampoo, body wash, anything. It's expensive.
So do you have shows coming up this summer?
Yes, we got a state fair, county fair. There's a couple of internationals that are specific to the breeds. So it'll be a lot of fun.
And when you're done showing the cow, what do you do with it?
Oh, they go make babies.
Okay.
We like to keep ours. I know a lot of people like to show the steers in the market.
Yeah.
But after the connection we make with ours, it'd be way too hard.
Right. Right. Yeah, once you shampooed them enough.
Once you spend that much money on them.
Have you won any prize with this one?
Yeah. So the little jackpot shows that we go to early spring, we won a couple of those.
Yeah.
Kind of go back and forth with my brother a little bit on that, but friendly competition there.
So let's get back to the track. How many years have you run track?
Oh, 5 because 8th grade year got cut because of COVID.
Yeah.
But
And we know you've done cross country, but I swore we wouldn't talk about it because this is track edition, so we won't. Take me back to your first days of track.
oh goodness.
Do you remember what your first track race was?
So I don't remember what my first race was, but I remember getting put into the 15.
Yeah.
And hated it. So I remember coming into high school and telling the rest to never put me in that unless you won't see me again. It was terrible. It was, it's
So-
hard for me to run laps on a track. Like 2 is plenty for me. So I can't believe we're doing 4 today.
All right, so the logical choice then is to jump into cross country.
I know.
Obviously. Obviously less running there.
It's different. You get a feel when you run.
Yeah.
So
when you're in track meet, getting ready for your race, do you have pre-race rituals you do?
yeah, I'd say. So one of the things that I do, I eat my grandma's protein balls. Those are my favorite thing ever.
Nice.
I listen to a lot of music. My dad specifically got me into Eminem, so there's a little side of me there. Just a lot of my breathing exercises
Yeah.
help get me calmed down, but ready to run, ready to compete. So that's about it.
Do you find you're less nervous and better prepared for races now than you did when you were a freshman?
Less nervous, no, more prepared, yes. The nerves are always there for me.
Yeah.
I'm such a competitor that it's always there. So, which I don't mind because I use it to fuel my race. So,
Sure. What is the most memorable track race in your mind? Not traction.
probably, oh goodness, there's so many. I would say after I qualified in the open 8 my sophomore year, everyone just running so excited. Like, that to me just showed me how much I meant to the team, how much they cared about me, and that was just really special to me. So that was probably the most memorable for me.
I didn't give you a ton of time to think about this. These are all on the spot. What's the one thing you've learned that you'll take with you forever from running track?
I know everyone says this, but you don't remember the times, you remember the memories.
Okay.
And just the girls,
Yeah.
the experiences that I made, the bonds that I made. I'll probably remember these girls and the fun we had. So that's probably the most memorable thing for me.
Let's project into the future,
All right.
15 years. And your child comes to you and says, Mom, I do not want to run the 1500. And you watch her and you go, she would be a good 1500. What are you going to tell
Oh
her?
goodness. I think I'd be able to be okay with that. I think if they still did track, I think they did something that they're good at and they like it, then I'll try to be okay with that. But I also understand not wanting to run the 15 because my brother also hates it. So we got to hear about all of that this year.
Did you realize the junior high coach today is your suspect?
I know.
So what's next for Macy?
So I'm gonna run at Northwestern College up in Orange City. Gonna be in the track and cross country program, but
Wait,
No.
say that one more time. You what?
I'm gonna be in the track and cross country program.
We will take that as a win. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you
So
going to
I'm
study?
super excited. I'm gonna go to their nursing program.
Nice.
I'm super excited about that. They're a great college for that kind of thing, so it'll be great.
What made you make that choice? Because when we tried this on a few other tapes
Yeah.
back in fall, you weren't sure.
So this is kind of a funny thing. I just wrote a paper on it. Grey's Anatomy, the TV show.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, my parents make fun of me for watching it so much. Probably watched the whole thing like 5 times through now.
Is that
But
right?
that really made me want to get into like the healthcare field, that kind of thing. But I realized that, like, I was not a surgeon type or anything like that. So like being a nurse would be like the perfect like happy medium. So
Nice. Well, guess what?
we make
We
it.
made a
Oh
mile.
my goodness.
Nice job, Macy.
Sweet.
Proud of you,
Thank
bud.
you.